What up, sheep? You're from Poland? No, not USA. Would Amazon let you buy a brand even having an existing account? If so, how would someone go about it? Technically, no, but there are ways around it. I don't love talking about that stuff on the live, Abduli, just because like one wrong move and then you can lose all of your Amazon accounts. Now, you can potentially get permission from Amazon, and I have connections at Amazon now, so maybe it would be easier for me. Sam, thank you for reposting the live. My product has good reviews, but barely any views and sessions. What do I do? You said you only have 5 reviews. You need to get more reviews. Oh, you have less than 5 reviews. Then, yeah, you got to get reviews and then start running ads. Are profit margins higher for private label? On average, yes. Finally updated the dashboard. You already know, son. Yes, the number did change, Noob. The number did change. Yes, sir. I update it every month. So I updated it a little early this go around just because I know that every live I get comments saying, update it, update it, update it. So we updated it. Yes, sir, Nat. How much did you spend on Amazon FBA starting out? I started with $4,900. $3,900 of that was for cost of goods and shipping. And then 1,000 of it was for lab tests because I had a supplement product. No, you should not start with a supplement product on Amazon. You'll probably lose money. That was a different time back in 2019. Let's get it. Make sure y'all drop your questions down below. We're going to do a long live and then I'm going to hop on a call with my students. We're going to be interviewing. Hey, thank you, Ned. I appreciate it. Ever sent express your appreciation? Oh, it's the first gift they've ever sent. Let's go. Y'all don't need to send gifts, but lab test, was it an electrical product? No, it was a supplement, consumable. How much did you spend a day with a business starting out? It wasn't based on how much did I spend a day. I spent $4,900 for my cost of goods, shipping, lab test, all in. That was what I needed. I didn't have an LLC or anything like that, so that was my all-in cost. My cousins covered my images, so they helped me create them. What are you interviewing for? No. So I'm interviewing the newest coach inside of the AMZ Masterclass, Jimmy. That's going to be our call that we have with the students in about an hour. And then I also did a really sweet interview today with one of my students. My God, it's funny because like I message him because like students get direct access to me, but I didn't know because he doesn't have his actual picture as his profile picture when I message him. So that was the first time I had seen him, and I didn't realize bro was 20 years old, absolutely hustling, absolutely crushing it on Amazon. So far has done, I think he was saying like $250,000 on Amazon in top line revenue profitably after ads. And yeah, I just think it was a sweet story. Super sweet story for sure. You guys will be able to see that. I'll post it on YT. I don't know when though, because I was going through all of my YT videos that I have. I have 8 YT videos that are in the draft. So how to increase your organic rank, an interview with Jimmy, the AMZ Masterclass coach, interview with Frankie, that's the one that I just did today, that 20-year-old student, 3 phases of Amazon PPC ads, an interview with Jag, another one of my students, interview with Airstick, another one of my students, how to differentiate your product, that's like a deep dive into differentiation, and how I went from broke to successful. I tell my story. So we got a lot of YT videos coming up. It's 8 weeks of videos right there. How much time did you spend a day on the business? A few hours every day. Amazon doesn't require, a full 8-hour shift to get started. Maybe I misread your question. Was that what you asked? Sorry, I didn't realize that was what you said. God bless you, Tim. God bless you, my friend. Lost, thank you for sharing the live. You already know, brother. You already know. Finally hit 4. Yes, sir. Ads from the rip or after FNF? After you get reviews, Chief. How much should I save for AMZ best package and first product? Anywhere from, including the AMZ with product selection, anywhere from like 8 to 10K. Alex, good to see you. What up, E-Man? My guy. 4M's, yes, sir. Sea urchin. You already know. Supplements category saturated. It's just not a category that I would get into as a new seller. You have to be really good at Amazon and have a good amount of capital. Otherwise, you'll probably lose money on supplements. Remember, it's not about products that you think will do well. It's about products with good market numbers. That's what everybody has to understand. And most supplement categories do not have good numbers. So like on this account, there's a competitor. They're a pretty large business, like well-known supplement brand. And they, based on my calculations, now this isn't an exact number, but they launched a product. They were selling it at a loss. They were pushing ads heavy, like top of search and everything. And they probably lost anywhere from like $100,000 to $250,000 in order to rank their product. Now they do pretty decent, but supplements is a different game. Realistically, how much do you need to start? I'd say 3 to 6K USD. Do you pick the product or is it your team? It's both, bro. So I have a team that I spend a lot of money on every single month. It's funny. I was talking to one of my other buddies and he's like, anybody who thinks that having like a true program and ecosystem is this super profit. Like I bet people think that the mentorship is 100% profit. Absolutely not. We spend a lot of money every single month for teams and systems and all of this, but so I have a team, but every final decision goes through me. So like we have people, because we pump out so much and I paid to train that team and everything. It's not just randoms that were hired. And then anything that gets approved, like to make it onto our like list of products that are good, gets vetted by me. Hey, God bless you, late. God bless you, my friend. But do remember, you came into my live, bro. Do you have anything for today? Do you mean a call today, Alex? Yeah, there's a call. It's going to be in an hour. You have a playlist on this stuff on YT? Yeah, I have a lot of YT videos. How much you charge for help? Well, for the mentorship, it ranges between 3 to 5K. No worries, Dot. Yeah, I have free videos on my TikTok a lot, and then I have YT videos as well. Bro, Vine reviewers are so silly. Some said price too high. I sell at 2 for $34.99. Competition sells $17.99 for single. Yeah, Vine customers can be interesting. There's really no point in acknowledging these comments, right? I don't think so. God bless you, brother. Hope you have a good day. Cool. Yes, sir. Hope to see you there, Alex. That, like I said, yeah, that call will be in an hour, 59 minutes. FNF, Vine, or both. Allegedly both. I don't recommend FNF reviews. I don't think anybody should do that because that's against Amazon's terms of service, and we don't want to break Amazon's terms of service. But I allegedly know people who do that. I personally wouldn't do that. But like I said, some people do. Vine is going to be the best way to get Amazon reviews. For sure. Because you get 30 right off the jump. Well, you can submit 30. You'll probably have like 80 to 90% of the people actually leave a review. And then how strict is that 6-month Wi-Fi connection thing? I wouldn't chance it personally. You want to make sure that you do things properly, allegedly, if you were going to go that route. Keep that in mind. I have a lot of videos on allegedly how to do that the right way. Not allowed to make, I don't even know if I'm allowed to say this, but I'm not allowed to make videos like that anymore since I'm an Amazon ads partner. So I can only talk about it on the live, allegedly. Also, I posted some gem videos on the TikTok today. Last video that I posted. Bro, I never see you with Cosman and KP anymore. I don't hang out with them anymore. KP's cool. Actually, I'm just gonna leave it at that, bro. But yeah, I don't kick it with them anymore. Haven't kicked it with them for like 2 years. But yeah, I posted some gem videos on the TikTok today. Last video that I posted was for the people who say that you can't make money selling on Amazon. Second to last video, what a good advertising tacos looks like. Third to last video, fun little story about when I first started my business. And then fourth to last video, how to set up your Amazon ads. I've been posting mad content recently. So I hope all of you were going and showing love to it, because I know these lives are good, but I also post so much content for everybody to get value from, even if you don't watch it right in that moment. Give it a save, watch it later. Also, let's get the live to like 3K likes, huh? Is A+ content important? In my opinion, yes. Go look at all the top competitors in your niche. What do they all have? Good, I'm assuming decent listings, A+ content, brand story, good reviews. So it's like you want to set yourself up to be competing with these top competitors. What up, Mar? Let's go. Make sure you guys drop your questions. I don't know if I'm in a very talk mood. I like when we have a lot of questions in the live. What do you talk? I talk Amazon. I sell products on Amazon. That is what these lives are about, answering anybody's questions about how to sell on Amazon. Also, your business selling on Amazon. When I get brand registry, should I enroll into Vine? I have 45 reviews. I think so. Yes, sir, Rayon. How can I prepare for the new year? I want to start selling. I mean, it's all of the fundamentals. There's nothing special of starting to prepare for the new year or starting in Q4 or starting this month. You just do all the fundamentals to make a business successful. It is expensive to start Q4. My product is coming in November. I mean, you're going to have higher storage fees and higher advertising cost per clicks, but you'll also likely, depending on the product, have higher conversion rates. So it's a double-edged sword. There's positives and there's benefits. Personally, I don't sorry, I was reading that. Personally, I don't think it matters what month you start trying to sell on Amazon. I don't know what you're saying, A. Brother, I like to start PL. I'm doing OA now. Nice, man. I don't sell other people's brands, A. I sell my own brands. I don't sell Lego. I don't sell Nike. I don't sell Adidas. I sell my own brands. But funny story, one of my students, I think he might have been in the live a minute ago. Have you tried trading? No, trading is gambling, essentially. Amazon recently launched in my country. Would it be a good time to start selling on Amazon? Yeah. I'm ready to sign up. Let's go, Keto. I love that, bro. Why do you keep your brand private? Jack, my guy, what's good, man? Jack, let me ask you a question. And I'm being genuine. I'm not trying to be like snobby or anything. Can you give me 3 net benefits to me if I share my products to people online on my personal brand? What a narrow-headed person would say. It's not gambling. Whatever, man. I mean, you have your opinion. I have my opinion. You came into my life, respectfully. He was at 3.9 yesterday. Yeah, user. So I changed the screenshot every month. So no, that didn't change. It wasn't that big of a jump in 2 days. It was a jump in a month's time frame. But Jack, he said, sell your services on Amazon. That'd be funny. My product is stuck for a random inspection, been 3+ weeks. Yeah, I mean, there's only so much you can do when it's being held at customs. You ever consider taking a successful Amazon product and starting a Shopify store? All of our successful Amazon products have a Shopify store. Mar, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Jack, are you still in here? I'm curious. Like, I'm, again, not trying to be snobby or anything like that. I'm just genuinely curious. I mean, hey, we can agree to disagree, bro. This is an Amazon live. You know what I'm saying? I think that it's just calculated gambling. 1, followers buy my product. 2, more traction when launching new products with more of a following. Okay, ready for this? Look at all because I know you've been in the lives, Jack. Look at all the people who don't know how to find a product. And then I'm sitting here like, look how much money I make on Amazon. For those people to know my brands and then go start in the same categories. Or even if it's a bigger product where I know they won't compete in, and then we launch newer products, for them to go launch in those products. Number 2, the support on the internet is not what you think. One of my buddies just talked about how he posted one of his companies online. His website got banned. He got hit with like 40 bad reviews, right? Think of all the people who come in and say a bunch of nonsense in my lives. Those people how many bad reviews does it take to hurt a listing, right? I have a listing with 100 reviews, 40 people leave me a bad review. What does that do to my sales? Or there's a lot of manipulation and strategies that somebody can do to get a listing taken down. Also, we do social media for the brands, but this is my personal brand. They're 2 separate entities. There's Luke Basha, there's Luke's brand. So we get traction on new launches because we're posting on social media, but there's no net benefit to me, somebody who's, now if I didn't teach Amazon and I was just showing like a brand and I was like, hey, I'm the owner, it would be different. Because like people I know my brands, but there would be no net benefit to me to share it on my personal brand, which is my Luke Basha page. It ranges between 3 to 5K, Rayon. What category and niche, if I may ask? Health and household for this one. Yeah, I don't mind sharing the categories. when you search up keywords to use ads do you use competitor sponsored or organic keywords? Don't competitor sponsored. I'm assuming you're referring to like product targeting campaigns. Yeah, I do keyword targeting campaigns and product targeting campaigns. Yeah, Econ just showed everyone why you shouldn't give into telling people your product. Yeah, bro. And the people who talk about their products, like, and I say this respectfully, I really like the guy. Like E-Man has 800 followers. How much bad things can happen to his product at that level? Ecom has like 300K followers or something like that. I have 40K followers. Like, it only takes a very small percentage of people to do very malicious things. Telling them trading isn't educated gambling is like telling a coffee drinker caffeine is a drug. They won't ever see the same thing. Fair enough. I can agree with that. Can you please answer me honestly, because my family have some savings to start FBA. Can we be profitable? Can you? Yes. Is it guaranteed? No. Nothing in business is guaranteed. But is it very possible? Yes. How do you do SEO for your products for Google to have it pop up? We don't really focus on Google SEO, at least for the Amazon brands. But we do SEO on Amazon, but that's a different game. It's essentially just keyword based. Should I contact Amazon about telling them no, the delay, it's past the window for delivery? Have whoever shipped your product coordinate that. Not sure if you remember, but my Amazon store closed because of customer avoidance. Well, I'm back online. Congratulations, that's awesome. Is Emon a brand owner? Yes, he is. What up, peeps? Trading is leverage gambling. Yeah, I agree, to be honest. When you're on Data Dive, what do you use to pick a keyword? High search volume or relevancy? Both, Rue. Will you recommend kids' toys as a beginner? That can be a potentially good category. For SEO, your listing, do you switch out keywords or just add on to what you already have? I usually try to add on to what I already have. I don't usually want to take something out because then that means I don't index for it. Hard time navigating and seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Why is that, bro? Do you know if he started on Amazon or Shopify? I think Amazon. I don't know too much about his story. I only just started kind of paying attention. And I say this respectfully. I'm really not trying to say it in a mean way, but I only really just started paying attention to like what he's got going on, just because he knows people that I personally know. I don't watch other people's content on TikTok. Like if I'm on TikTok, I'm doom scrolling. I'm not looking at other people's Amazon content just because it would get me annoyed. What exactly are new rules of packaging? What do we do now? I'm assuming you're talking about how Amazon isn't isn't doing like prep and labeling. It's a non-factor to me. I've never had Amazon prep or label any of my products. Over 40% margin on this one. I don't know why at first I thought E-Man wasn't legit until he started talking with you guys. That's funny. He's a cool dude. What kind of images should you include? Main image, 3D rendered on a white background, something that catches the customer's eye, and then 6 infographics. Even if you use a lifestyle image, it should be turned into an infographic. Helium 10 for product research over Jungle Scout. Do you recommend starting selling while having a steady income or from saved up money? You should definitely you should definitely still have a job because it's going to take you a while to supplement your income if you're successful. Bro said, why you skip mine? And then says, what kind of slop do you sell? What kind of images should you include? I answered that. Man, I start and test. I see no big improvement. After my reorder, I just never see a big jump or any potential. Send me the numbers, bro. I honestly forget what product you have. I was just on an interview with a student, and he actually has some posts in the FB group. Oh, dang, that was a wild comment. No comment, bro. No comment. I don't like putting out a bunch of stuff onto the internet, and but that was a wild comment. Not in a bad way, not like you're wild, but yeah. I be in my own lane, guys. Everybody else is wallpaper. But yeah, I do not, just no comment. No comment. Where can I use AI in my private label business? You shouldn't really use AI in most things for private label. My product image looks trash. You should get a better graphic designer. DFS, respectfully, I don't say this in a mean way, but who are you, bro? Where are you getting this information? I'm not saying nothing towards you, my friend. Nothing towards you. I'm just curious where this comes from because you don't follow me or anything, unless this is an undercover account. Again, I don't say that in a mean way by any means, but like I said, I don't like talking about. I'm in my own lane, y'all. Everything happens for a reason, God's plan, and I'm not here to talk negative about anybody on the internet, because everything, like I said, happens for a reason, and God's got me. That's all that matters. Yes, sir, Emil. But I'm curious who you are, my friend, for real. Very curious. You got me intrigued. Please pay for my flight to school, man. Sorry, brother. Profit margin over 40% on that account. Said, what did I miss? Nothing. It's all good, Abduli. I'm going to be doing this live, and then we got a call with the students. Do you patent products or list, get the first to sell? Neither. I don't patent products, but I take existing products and find ways to differentiate them and add value into the market. Just came out of nowhere. Yeah, it was. I see all the nonsense that happens in the 947 and 714. You don't deserve the treatment at all. Like I said, man, it's God's plan. I wish no ill will upon anybody. And I just kind of leave it at that. It's actually kind of a good thing in life when you realize, how do I word this? It's a good thing in life when you tune in who your people are. You know what I'm saying? And I wish everybody the best. God bless them. And like I said, it really is God's plan. You only have one thing in this life, and that's your name and your reputation. And so, I know who I am. People know who I am. They know what I'm about. And so we'll leave it at that. I don't want to Yeah. Fiverr, I don't really love Fiverr, but yes, Fiverr would be your best option. It's going to be hit or miss. Right? He's like, got CIA files on you. God bless you, bro. Seriously, from the bottom of my heart, I wish your chandeliers are pure sports. DFS, appreciate you, bro. Send me a DM, bro. I have some questions. But yeah. Do you have any supercars? Nah, man, that's not my thing. That's not my thing. I'm into traveling. Ask me all the countries I've been to and all the countries that I'm going to, but supercars, nah, I don't care for it. You also guys have got to realize, like, I'm 26 years old. Like, I know that the stigma of the internet is you need to be 21 with 19 Lamborghinis and 7 penthouses in Miami and stuff, but I'm building an empire. Like, my goal isn't to be worth $5 million. My goal is to be worth $100 million. I feel like building up assets and stuff like that, especially when I don't care about the materialistic stuff, is what's going to get me there. What is Section 3 on Amazon? It's essentially when Amazon shuts down your account because you did something you shouldn't have done. I see all the nonsense. Oh yeah, you just reminded me. What's good? Is new to FBA. Don't recommend not outsourcing any of the process. Don't recommend not outsourcing any of the process. It depends what you're outsourcing. I wish nothing either, but you have a good intentions, dude. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. For real. Do we know each other? I swear, I'm not trying to say that in like a condescending way, but I feel like you just know something, bro. With product pick, does that come with the differentiation factor? No, but I help you with differentiation, and then students always message me and let me know about differentiation. My first product is ready to ship to the USA next week. Should I use slow or fast C shipping? I would say fast C shipping. Dang, you're young. Yeah, I know. I look old. Do you use these lives to get leads? I don't know how long you've been in here, my friend, but I'm just going line by line, answering people's questions. Do you work with distributors or brand direct? I work with manufacturers. Hey, if I don't have invoices for my inventory currently, I'm selling on FB Market. I don't do arbitrage or wholesale, man, so I'm not getting approved to sell other products. You've been to Italy or Lebanon? I'm going to a wedding, God willing, next year in Lebanon. And Italy, I'm not going to say where, but I did have that's on. I had no interest in Europe for a long time. I've only been to 2 places in Europe. Most of my traveling has been outside of that, but I do really, really want to go to Italy. And by the time I decided I really wanted to go to Italy, I was looking it up, and like the weather's not the best in terms of like I want to be out on the beach in the water, especially where I'm going. So God willing, next year when the weather gets better, hit Italy. I just booked a trip yesterday or 2 days ago for 4 new locations that I have never been to. One of them is a new state that I haven't been to. 2 of them are a country, and then 2 locations in one country. So 4 total locations. And then I'm potentially going to book another one for the end of November. That's going to be 2 different islands that I've never been to. Bro, I swear this guy's a Fed. I don't say this in a mean way. Bro, what? You're like, bro, I just got to know who you are for real. I say that with respect. Not, you don't have to tell me on the live, but send me a DM, bro. Couldn't get info out of Luke if I squeezed it out of him. Man, I'm just, you know me, I'm just here to talk Amazon. You know, here and there I'll expose some Amazon seller who's saying a bunch of nonsense. Like there was Operation Ecom. And then I don't know if you guys saw the video, but that one of my students who was in a different program and they had her order like 45K units of inventory and it was in a terrible market. I'm actually going to ask that student who those people were because like that was just terrible advice. I got texts from some of my buddies. Like literally one of my buddies texted me. He's like, bro, this has to be rage bait. I was like, bro, swear on everything. He's like, yeah, you should expose them. How important is title on products? It's important for SEO purposes, for sure, CTR purposes. I still want to know who this guy is, bro. It's kind of a trip. I didn't expect that in my life. You work with manufacturers. Can you go more in depth? Yeah. So I essentially like think of a product like this. This is not my product, TikTok. I do not sell this. I'm just showing it. It's not my product. But think of something like a water bottle. You know, make it a better water bottle by differentiating it, put my own brand and logo on it, and then sell it as my own brand. Where you live at now? I live by the beach in Cali. I'm not doing arbitrage. I basically get new brand name electronics for free and sell them. Nice. So you're reselling. Habibi, go to Italy. June, beautiful. Yeah, that's kind of around the summer is when I'm looking at for sure. Italy looks chef's kiss, and my lady wants to go to Italy as well as I really want to go. So yeah, just when the weather's right. I don't like cold weather. So like the places that I'm going to November and December, flipped seasons, so it's going to be warm over there. How long do you think it will take to make 100,000 a year in profit? It depends. The answer is going to be different for everyone, man. You should be focused on making your first $100 in profit. How do you achieve that? By doing the fundamentals and actually launching the business. Because that's like a hypothetical question. It's like, how long until I make $1 billion in the business? It's like, I don't know how long, but you should just start the business if it's something that you're interested in. Do everything in your ethical power to make that business work. Eyes are everywhere, not in a bad way. I agree with that, man. And above all, God is watching. The thing, like, you're not going to take any of the stuff with you, you know? The cars, the watches, all of the followers, like none of that really matters in the long run. Like who are you as a human being? That's what's going to matter the most. And I also feel like God's plan, it might not be in a year, it might not be in 2 years, but it may be 5 years down the road, 10 years down the road. Longevity is the key. People will start to see the cracks. You know what I'm saying? And that's not specifically about anybody. That's just in general. Like your focus should just be to be a good human being, have good morals, have good ethics. Do good for the world. That doesn't mean you go change the entire world, but it should mean that you, even in your own bubble, your own community or whatever, you just try to make the world a better place. That's what's going to matter. It's a mentorship, brother. It ranges from 3 to 5K. Remember in 2026, no FBA prep by Amazon. Good idea. Good biz idea to start a prep center. The logistics with prep centers are a bit interesting. I don't even know the margins on your average prep center, but the cool thing is like the way I do Amazon, my manufacturer preps everything. So I've never actually even had anything prepped by Amazon because Amazon is charging. I know they went there, put their fee up, but it was like 30 cents plus per unit when my manufacturer will do it for free. What's better, Amazon seller or drop shipping? I mean, they both have pros and cons. I'm an Amazon seller, so I'm going to say Amazon. I'm sure a drop shipper would say drop shipping. What are your top island vacation recommendations? Thailand, specifically Phuket, Thailand, Bali. And if we're talking islands, is New Zealand an island? I think so, but not either. Like New Zealand's dope, or Greece is really cool. I did like the Greece starter pack, and I really did enjoy it. It was super sweet. I think Indonesia as a whole is pretty cool because you have Bali, you have Gili T, you have Nusa Penida. So I really enjoyed those places. God bless you. Good night. God bless you, brother. How long did it take you to make it work? I saw success my very first month selling. That was some good advice, brother. Appreciate it, man. I mean, it's just the truth. Like it was. I don't get to everyone's question. I think this is important. I don't even care if we drop half the viewers because nobody wants to hear this. It's just important to hear. When I was young, I was into the idea of money was really big to me. I was the kid who was 17, broke. I had a fake diamond chain. It's like, bro, I didn't even have a job. Who was thinking that I afforded $100,000 diamond chain? I wanted to be a rapper, so I was putting up an image. And then I finally got money, and I had a few events happen in my life where I realized like money doesn't matter. Money is a tool. So I don't believe that money buys happiness, but I also don't believe that poverty buys happiness either. Stressing about bills and all this stuff. But using money as a tool for good, like helping people, supporting your family, again, just making the world around you a better place, right? What good is money if, like I knew somebody who was making a bunch of money and like didn't even help their parents like that. And I'm not judging, to each their own, whatever you want to do. But it's like the people who supported you, the people who helped you along the journey. And then, you're going to be like selfish. Like they weren't selfish with their time and resources, but now you're going to be selfish with this monetary thing. So I realized that money is not the end goal by any means. Money is a tool to give you freedom, to give you to be able to experience life. God didn't put you on this earth to be like, all right, kids, how much money can you go make? My guy is right. God bless. God bless you. What's the difference between the 3 and 5K mentorship? 5K comes with product selection. Both have the same things minus product selection. Caution. They would charge 30 cents on FNSKU. Yeah, I think they increased it. Abduli, that's wild, bro. You weren't following me? What's going on? Which prep center do you recommend? I don't use a prep center. Like I said, my manufacturer does all the prepping, and then I send my inventory directly to Amazon's fulfillment centers. Luke, why haven't you gone to the Maldives? It's not a matter of like, why have I not gone? Because at some point, if I'm able to achieve it in my lifetime, which God willing, I will, I want to go to every country, maybe minus like 5 or 10. It's really just like what countries are ranked first. And so if I'm going to go on to 4 or 5 countries in a year, like which ones are at the top of that list? And then at some point we'll start making our way down the list, and I'll start to go to countries that weren't necessarily at the top. How many capital do you need to start this business? 3 to 6K USD. Abduli, thank you for the follow, even though I thought you were following. He said, wait, what? Oh, bro, I do on my other account, at LMAO. All good. If I invest my 30K savings, can I quit my 9-to-5 job within a year? Number one, you shouldn't invest your full 30K savings because you're going to start with one product. It doesn't cost more than 3 to 6K to launch a product. So you should not invest your whole life savings into it. And I don't know, everybody's journey is going to be different. Have you ever thought about just buying your own island? I would come visit. When I get to my 100 mil mark, God willing, that's when I would buy an island. because I would need like some full on security detail, and we'd have to do it up. But yeah, I'm not at a. I could maybe go buy a small island, because you could buy islands for like a few 100,000. I'm pretty sure, or even like a milli. But then, like, to actually build on it, you need to get electricity, you need to get water, you need to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a full on project. And then for something that you're not necessarily making money on, where can I learn this on my own? Why my TikTok page, my YT page, air stick sheep. I like that. Do. Did I miss anything? What's better, Amazon seller or drop shipping? I answered that, my friend. I think Amazon is better. People who do drop shipping would probably say drop shipping is better. Before I even joined the group, really helped me with ads. I appreciate that, man. No, this isn't drop shipping, Bentley. I stressed about ACOS as most sellers do because I thought I was losing money. The whole time I'm assuming you're going to say profitable. Do you think I'm profitable with 100 plus ACOS? Nice, man. Yeah, as long as you're profitable, I think that's great. Do you think money changes you or amplifies who you already are? No, it amplifies who you already are, bro. If you're a POS and you start to get money, you're going to be even more of a POS. If you're a generous, loving, kind person, it's just going to make you more generous and kind. I personally, and I've been at this for a while. I've personally piece of shit. Sheep. That's what a POS is. I've personally never seen money change anybody. It just kind of amplifies their true colors. And I know a lot of people who have encountered money, lost money, and honestly, like, yeah, it doesn't change who you are. Because if you see somebody who maybe wasn't a POS, didn't seem like it, and then they get money and they start like flexing on people and being arrogant and stuff like that. They were always like that. They just didn't have the means to be like that. Ready for today's meeting and big announcement? Yes, sir, Pranav. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm excited, man. I'm excited. It's happening in 20 minutes. If my products fast sea shipping from China next week, be available to sell on Amazon by December 10, I don't know because it depends. Customs and Amazon check-in times is longer than usual during Q4. What investments do you recommend after making money from Amazon? Honestly, man, I'm not a financial advisor, and I can't tell anybody how to spend their money. To be honest, I know what I invest in, but just because I invest in it doesn't mean that it's a good investment for all of you. To keep it broad, real estate's always a good option. Do you buy stuff on Amazon, then sell it on Amazon? I'm a beginner. No, I buy products from like manufacturers, brand them as my own, then sell them on Amazon. Are you doing private label? Yes. You ever track wholesale? Not worth my time. Can I invest in you? Of course you can, son. You invest in me by being in these lives every day. My little sheep, I appreciate you, brother. Invest in yourself, man. That's going to be the highest ROI for your investment. Investing in yourself. When did you start? January 2019. I just signed up to become a FBA seller. Congrats. I love it. What products you sell in? I sell health and household, home and kitchen, office products, baby products, toys and games. Peace be upon you, brother. I appreciate it. A deal. God bless you. See, this is more my vibe. I ignored all the Buster comments today, and look, I'm in a great mood. We're just going to ignore them. Hit them with a God bless you, send them on their way. Then should I use slow sea shipping to save budget for PPC? Anyway, it will be late for Q4. It depends on how cheap slow versus fast sea shipping is. I know for fast sea shipping, I'm getting like 60 to 90 cents a kilogram at the moment. Anja, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Fashion, thank you for the follow, and everybody in the live. Could you kindly give a list of products you sell? Kindly, I cannot. You have a warehouse now? No, that's my flex. I don't need a warehouse. I can operate my business from anywhere in the world. I don't think it's and I know this isn't what you asked, but I don't think it's a flex. These people showing, I have a 5,000 square foot warehouse. I have my laptop, Wi-Fi. That's all I need to operate 7+ figures in sales on Amazon. Damn, so your event, I know it's hard to say, but how long does it take a new seller to reach this? To reach this, I mean, that's 5 years in the making. So you do drop shipping? Nope, I do not do drop shipping. Drop shipping is against Amazon's terms of service. Any specific numbers do you need before I send it to you? Send me in the last 30 days, send me your ad spend, send me your CTR, your average cost per click, your ad sales, your ACOS, send me your total sales, your tacos, and then send me your listing. Where do you get your products from? Overseas. So you distribute straight from the vendor? No, I create my own brand, you guys. So think Nike, right? Nike has a manufacturer and they make Nike shoes. I have a manufacturer and they make my brand's products. How much is fast sea shipping and slow sea shipping cost you have? I don't even look at slow sea shipping quotes, but right now for fast sea shipping, I'm getting like 60 cents to 90 cents a kilogram. How many times do we need to return the profits back to the business to grow before we start saving? It's going to be different for everybody. I waited a year. I could have done it at the 6-month mark, but Amazon becomes a cash intensive business when you start to scale. So you want to make sure that you're able to scale that inventory. I'm not gonna lie, excited to use the EMZ freight forwarder. Yeah, dude, it's sweet. You're gonna like it. Who does your listings? I have a team who creates my listings. So how can you just have a laptop? What do you mean? Oh, well, I guess I'll explain it. Yeah, I guess I didn't explain that part. Manufacturer creates my products. They package it, label it, all that good stuff. I create a shipment on Amazon. And as opposed to them sending the products to me, I send them the shipping labels. They send, well, not they, but my freight forwarder will send it to Amazon's fulfillment centers. I do something called FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. For a fee, Amazon stores my inventory. Every time I get an order, pick, pack, and ship the inventory to the customer. That's how you guys get Amazon Prime. You're able to get your item in a couple days because Amazon distributes the products across warehouses in the US. And I just manage the brand from a computer. Can I also send the previous months? Yeah, if you want to. And I have my own team who creates my listings. Shannon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. When is the next PPC audit call? LOL. We could do one next week. I need to just make sure that there's nothing else that I wanted to do for next week's call, but I'd be down for next week. I think it'll paint the pictures, especially August and September, because they were the same selling price. Sounds good. Which credit cards do you use to run your Amazon business? I have 2 Delta Amexes. I have a American Express Platinum. I have a Capital One Venture X card. So when we do private label, yes. How fast is the fast sea shipping? About 25 days. How much does Amazon charge for each product to post? It's to store, and every time you get a sale, it's going to be based on the size and weight of your product. Do you accept partnerships? No, I don't partner with people. I help teach people, but yeah, I don't partner with people. Who does your label SKUs on your packages? The supplier? Yes, they handle all of that, and they do it for free. So that's pretty sweet. Again, thank you everybody for the follow. I appreciate y'all. Does that Lego car actually drive? That one, like it actually moves. Yeah, so does that one. I moved that one. because it looks better there from when I'm recording TikTok videos. I got a quote for $1.30 a kilogram for 40 to 45 days and $29 pickup fee, total 255 kgs. It's not the worst. Where'd Optimus go? Optimus is right there. Bumblebee is right there. Toothless is right there. Is it safe getting someone in your seller account to do your listing? No, absolutely not. Just have them created and then you upload it yourself. Never give somebody access to your seller account. You don't even need to give somebody user permissions for that. When did you hit your first 10K in revenue a month? My very first month selling on Amazon. I stratted Amazon, but I need someone to do the listing as I don't have time. Can you guide me in that? You could find somebody on Fiverr. I don't use Fiverr because I have my own team who does it. Are you a Marvel fan? Yes. I'm low-key a nerd. I like Star Wars, Marvel, Lord of the Rings, all that good stuff. What is Amazon seller? Somebody who sells their products on Amazon. So what kind of labels do you put on your private label packages? SKU label, shipping label, on the product itself, an FNSKU, and then on the box that the products are shipped out with, shipping label. How can I list them then? You just do the listing yourself. There's a button that says add product to Amazon, add a new product. Do you think it's worth spending money on Amazon ads if I do KDP? Is it like your own books? If it's your own, then yeah, it could be, but I have no time. I mean, and I say this respectfully, fashion, again, I hope you don't take it in a wrong way, but I operate multiple companies. I do social media. I do lives every day. I have a family, and I still can make time. Like, go write down in 30-minute time blocks everything that you do for a day, and I can almost guarantee that there's things that you can cut out an hour here, a couple hours a week where you do have the time. Luke, how did you find Jimmy? He had applied for the AMZ Masterclass, and then he's always in the lives and stuff. And then, like, I had never talked to him, like I had a full-on conversation with him, like outside of like Amazon questions and stuff. But I actually went on a live with him one day, and I was like, oh, this dude like talks kind of like me. He knows like the in the sense of coaching, like talks like me with that. And so I was like, oh, dude, this guy would be a perfect fit. So we started talking about it, and I was like, yeah, man, we got to bring you on as a coach for the AMZ Masterclass. How do you handle the tariffs? The tariffs are a non-factor in my business. There's not really much to handle. Do you also put GS1 barcode on your products? No, you use the GS1 barcode to create the listing, and then you get your FNSKU. I met Jimmy before he was an AMZ Masterclass coach. Met him on Discord. Nice, Jay. That's sweet. Yeah, he's a cool dude. Cool dude for sure. He's helped a lot of people in the community, and that's another reason why I knew he would be a good fit, because like his North Star is just trying to help people in terms of Amazon. So our visions aligned and stuff. So we brought him on as a coach. I'm gonna bring on another coach as well. You guys will see who that is. But listen, we've been at this for a minute. We've got a call in 10 minutes with the students. Any students who are in here? I know Alex J. Sheep. When will you onboard Noob as a coach? God bless Noob, man, but never. No, maybe if he's successful. I actually do like Noob. He's I always joke and I give him a hard time, but he's a good dude. Mard, thank you for the follow. But listen, shameless plug, y'all. Y'all have seen it. I've been giving an hour of straight value. We got a few students up in here. Sheep, Jay, Alex, maybe even Airstick is in here still. maybe a few other. We got my boy Slimmy. Yep, Airstick's in here. We got Slimmy. I hope you're gonna be on today's call, bro. Time for the call, you already know. But listen, we got to do just one thing. It's the shameless plug portion of the show. If y'all want to be students like all of these amazing people and have direct access to me along your entire journey, 3 to 6K to start your Amazon account. AMZ Masterclass in the TikTok bio. You can feel free to watch this video. You can scroll down, see everything that you'll get in the program. You can see a bunch of student results that we have in the program as well. But if you were interested, you would go ahead and select, yes, I want to apply. You would go through this very quick questionnaire. Rayon, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you, my friend. Go through this quick questionnaire. Don't forget price going up in 2026. Thank you, Airstick. Yes, price is going up in 2026. So if y'all want to lock in the 2025 rate, because we're always adding stuff to the program. And so as the value goes up, so does the price. Hide this part so I don't dox my phone number and name or email. And if you guys qualify, 3 to 6K, I've been told 10 to 20K to get started. No, bro. I've never spent 10K on a product launch, let alone 20. You guys would be able to hop on a call with the team here, select a date and time that works for you, hop on a call. It's not a coaching call, it's an onboarding call. My guy Adam will listen to what you got going on, help create a unique plan for your unique situation. And remember, the program ranges from 3 to 5K, depending on the package. And the price is going up in 2026, January 1st. Keep that in mind. So December 31st is the last day to get it at this current rate. But on that note, God bless you all. It was a great live. Actually, one of my favorite lives we've had this year. So shout out to everybody. I love when I'm not sitting and waiting for questions. So y'all are great. I love all of your questions. I appreciate y'all. Have a blessed one, and I will see you soon. Gonna go hop on a call with my students. Hey, shout